Hello and welcome to Express Updates. I am Josephine Lai. Now on to our headlines making news today. One child dead after tipper truck crashes into school bus at Jawolu. Also, government unveils activities to mark first anniversary of helicopter crash. These and many other stories coming up shortly. Please stay with us. In our first story, one of the children involved in Thursday's road crash at Airport Junction in Accra has died. The young girl who sustained severe injuries when a tipper truck collided with her school bus passed away while receiving treatment at the police hospital.
The accident occurred at about 2 p.m. along the Accra-Jawolu stretch at Airport Junction. The school bus, reportedly belonging to Ascot Preparatory School in Ashaman, was carrying about 45 to 50 children between the ages of 3 and 10 when it was struck by a tipper truck with registration number GN967325. Preliminary investigations indicate that the children were returning from Ashaman and were not on an excursion as earlier reported. Police says the tipper truck driver allegedly attempted an improper overtaking maneuver, causing the vehicle to crash into the stationary Sprinter school bus. Several of the injured children remain in a critical condition and are receiving treatment at the 37 Military Hospital and the police hospital, whilst investigations into the cause of the crash continues.
Still in a reflective mood, the government has announced a series of national activities to mark the first anniversary of the August 6, 2025 Ghana Air Force helicopter crash that claimed the lives of 8 senior government officials and security personnel. In a statement issued on Thursday, presidential spokesperson Felix Kwasi Ofosu said the events are intended to honor the memory and dedicated service of the departed 8.
The commemorative activities will begin with the official presentation of the State Support Package to the bereaved families. On Tuesday, August 4th, the Ministry of Defense, in collaboration with the Pope John Senior High School Old School Boys Association, will host the Dr. Edward Omanimboama Memorial Lecture at Bema Hall, Bema Camp at 2 p.m. The event will open to the public. The National Interfaith Memorial Service will be held on Thursday, August 6th at the UPSA Auditorium in Medina, Accra, beginning at 8:30 a.m. President John Dramani Mahama and Vice President J. Nana Opoku-Agyeman are expected to attend. Later that day, at 4 p.m., a memorial cenotaph will be unveiled in honor of the victims. Attendance at the ceremony will be by invitation only. The commemoration will conclude on Saturday, August 8th, with a nationwide service to the soul blood donation exercise at selected hospitals across the country. The victims were traveling from Accra to the Ashanti region on official duty when the Ghana Air Force helicopter crashed in the Adansi area. Those who lost their lives include Defense Minister Dr. Edward Omanimboama, Environment Minister Ibrahim Muntala Mohammed, and other government officials and members of the flight crew. Government has called on Ghanaians to participate in the commemorative activities and support the nationwide blood donation exercise in honor of the departed.
On education, a United States-based professor of physics and mathematics, Professor Nee Tete Adi, has called on teachers and education authorities to embrace artificial intelligence, AI, as a learning tool rather than discourage its use in schools. Speaking as the keynote speaker at the 86th anniversary speech and prize given the Ofodogono Senior High School in Accra, Professor Adi said efforts to prevent students from using AI were unrealistic because the technology had become an integral part of education, research, and modern workplace. He urged teachers to nurture students' critical thinking, creativity, and problem-solving skills while promoting academic integrity, stressing that students would inevitably rely on artificial intelligence in higher education and throughout their professional lives. To some international news, thousands of migrants from Morocco crossed into Spain's North African enclave of Ceuta after swimming around the border barriers to reach the territory. Authorities in Spain and Morocco have since reinforced security along the border fence in an effort to prevent further crossings and curb the growing influx of migrants into the enclave.
Videos circulating online showed large groups of migrants celebrating their arrivals on beaches and in the streets after successfully entering the Spanish territory. The influx reportedly exceeded the capacity of police officers stationed at the border, allowing many migrants to make their way into the enclave. Spain and Morocco's security reinforcement comes after at least 19 bodies were recovered from the waters near the enclave, raising concerns over the human toll of the crossing. In response, France has announced tight border checks with Spain, while Italy threatens to suspend Spain from the European Union Schengen area, which allows passport-free travel across much of Europe. Ceuta's leader is now urging Spain's national government to declare an emergency as the enclave faces another major surge at the European Union's only land border with Africa.
In the coming weeks, motorists and consumers across Ghana are to expect significant increase in fuel prices starting August 1 at the pumps.
According to the Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies, the latest pricing outlook shows a 7.58% increase in petrol, selling at an average of 15 cedis 23 pesos per litre. Diesel is projected to record the highest increase of 12.50%, pushing the price to about 17 cedis 45 pesos per litre, while liquefied petroleum gas LPG is expected to rise by 4.13% to approximately 16 cedis 40 pesos per kilogram. The chamber attributes the upward adjustment to a sharp increase in global crude oil prices, driven by ongoing geopolitical tensions. It also cited the depreciation of the Ghana cedi against the US dollar, which has increased the cost of importing petroleum products, further contributing to the expected price hikes.
And this is all we have for you on Express Updates. I am Josephine Lai. Please enjoy the rest of our programs.